Hey everybody, good morning. Good Sunday morning. Hope everybody's doing well. Looks like it's going to be a beautiful Sunday here in the city of Atlanta. On this Sunday, the Lord's Day, as we call it here in the South. It should be a good week ahead. There's no reason why it shouldn't be. The cold and the rain are moving out. Spring is being born. Paul said something along the lines of, how can we, once we have walked in the light, any longer walk in darkness? The poet Maya Angelou said, when we know better, we do better. I have read the writings of both the Apostle Paul and Maya Angelou. Not that it is a contest, but Maya was a much deeper spiritualist than Paul, it seemed to me, and a much better writer. They both brought their gifts to earth. Just like you and I, we bring our gifts to this planet. When she said, you won't remember what people said, but you will remember how people made you feel, she cut deep into the layers of life. Even if there was no God, it would still be true that everything we do in secret will be shouted from the highest rooftops. That is the reason we should live our lives openly and honestly, with no secrets or double lives. In 1994, I changed the phone answering machine at my house to say, you have reached Eddie and Tommy. Please leave a message and we will get back to you. The phone rang off the hook once word got out that was on my answering machine, and the phone would just ring and ring and ring of church folk and family calling just to hear it, just to see if it was true. Jesus lived his life openly, the son of a carpenter, from a town that nothing good ever came out of. He didn't date girls or have any illusions that he wanted to get married and settle down, unheard of for his time. He took pride in saying he didn't see the Old Testament in the same way as many of the people of his times. He was a wine bibber, or at least called that. And he had one foot in the church and one foot among the prostitutes and the lepers. He was not a churchgoer, and he was not religious-minded. Other men would lay their head upon his chest, and he would hold them. John, the disciple that Jesus loved. I'm not making any insinuations or allusions that he had homosexual tendencies, but he certainly was a different man than what we were raised believing men should act like and be like. He was actually kind of a hippie, wasn't he? Or what we would call hippies. We all know that he would not fit in today's church world. I, quite frankly, think he would be appalled at the organized church world in America nowadays, with the rabid Trump supporters and the children at the border. Just, they don't care if they drown in the river or make it across. It seems odd to me. Being raised up in Christianity when, 50 years ago, when people, loved their enemies, and prayed for people. I don't know. It just seems weird to me. Life is a journey of knowing better. And when we know better, we do better. Let your light so shine. You have a light about you. Don't let other people dim it. Be who you are. That's the light that's in you, the who you are person. Your light will show others a way. I feel all preachy this morning, don't I? Good Sunday morning, sweet people. Today I will walk. I declare victory this week. I say that jokingly because being raised up in old Pentecostal stuff and all, people granting them, they're like, I declare victory over the enemy. I declare victory. So here lately I've just been saying, I declare victory for the week ahead. It's going to be a good week. I think I would have liked Jesus if I had got to spend some time with him out in those desert places. And I'd like to think that he would have liked me also. The picture of Robin on Facebook. Is there anything more heaven-like or godly than a spring robin taking a bath in my garden at Constance's house? Now, y'all go on and have a good week.